Hi, I'm Shelly, a bookseller at Watermark Books and Cafe, and you're listening to The Book Broadcast. Today I want to talk to you about 3 great books to add to your library for Black History Month. The first one is Stamped. This book is actually the young adult version of Ibram X. Kendi's Stamped from the Beginning. This is a great piece of literature for young adults and for adults as well. It goes through the history of the United States and really discusses how systemic racism is possible in the United States. And it also has really thoughtful questions in it because I think these are the kinds of questions we should be asking ourselves and being really mindful of. So I highly recommend Stamped, and then also its other book, its companion for adults, Stamped from the Beginning. I also want to talk to you about Mikki Kendall's Hood Feminism. This book came out in paperback just this last week. Mikki Kendall is a very well-known columnist. She is a feisty woman, and she pulls no punches with how the women in the margins have been left behind by white feminist activities. I think that this book makes you really curious and thoughtful and brings to an awareness everything that you've known about what the feminist movement is and how you can do more to make sure that it is an inclusive movement. I highly recommend this book, this collection of short essays and pieces, because I think it does what a lot of people have been afraid about doing, and it calls us to the carpet. So I highly recommend this book. Then, if you want some fiction to lighten your shelves, this book, Deacon King Kong. This book came out last year in March. It's hugely popular. James McBride is also the author of The Good Lord Bird. His writing is so character-driven. This book is set in the 1960s in New York, in the projects. And what he does that is so masterful is he builds characters that push the plot. And I think his characters like Sport Coat and all the others are just a wonderful example of what life was like in the 1960s, but how everyone is connected. These are just 3 great books you can add to your shelves during Black History Month or any month of the year.